Today we are going to see how to derive time independent Schrodinger wave equation. To derive this, we take the psi wave function of a particle moving with coordinates x, y, z in time t equal to a e power minus I by h cross into et minus px. This was obtained from the general solution of a particle. Then we have to split this term on the right hand side. That is, we are going to multiply this I minus I by h cross to each of the terms inside the brackets. Et plus Ipx by h cross. Now we are going to split this term, that is, it is in the power. We are going to split the power terms, that is a e power minus IE h cross into t into e power Ipx by h cross. Now we are going to take this term as the wave function psi. Let e power I by h cross is equal to psi. Now this be equation number 1 and this 2. Now when we substitute this 2 in 1, it takes the form equal to a e power minus IET by h cross into psi. This is the equation number 3. Now we are going to differentiate this equation number 3 partially with respect to t. Differentiate 3 partially with respect to t. So this is having the term t. So when we get to differentiate it partially with respect to t, we take it dou psi by dou t, and here we have the t term on the exponential power. So when we differentiate, we get it e power minus IET by h cross into psi as such, and here the exponential will now minus IE by h cross, because leaving the t we get to differentiate this. So when e power x is differentiated as e power x, and the x term that is before it will come at the down. Now we are going to keep this as equation number 4. Then what we are going to do is, we are going to differentiate the equation number 3, that is this equation, again partially with respect to x. Now before we done it with respect to t, and now we are going to do it with respect to x. Differentiate 3 partially with respect to x. So now it takes the form dou psi by dou x, because we are going to differentiate partially with respect to x. So the remaining terms gets cancelled, and we have e power minus IET by h cross, and this is alone having the x. That is, when we see it in equation number 2, this psi, that is this term, whereas in equation number 3 on the RHS has an x term, so that is differentiated as dou psi by dou x. Now we are going to differentiate equation number 3 again. So that is once again we are going to differentiate it partially with respect to x. So now it takes dou square psi by dou x square is equal to a e power minus IET by h cross, and again dou psi by dou x into dou psi by dou x. That is, dou square psi by dou x square is equal to a e power minus IET by h cross into dou square psi by dou x square. Let this be equation number 6. Let this be aside. Now let's come to the time dependent wave equation. Let's come to time dependent wave equation of a particle moving in one dimension. So that is given from the Schrodinger wave equation, that is E psi equal to H psi. That is I H cross dou psi by dou t is equal to minus H cross square by 2m dou square psi by dou x square plus V psi. So let's keep this as equation number 7. And now what we find here is dou psi by dou t and dou square psi by dou x square. If we look in equation 4, we have got the RHS of dou psi by dou t. And if we look at equation number 6, we find what is dou square psi by dou x square. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to just substitute equation 4 and 5 in equation number 7. So it takes the form now I H cross A e power minus I e t by H cross psi minus I e by H cross is equal to minus H cross square by 2m into A e power minus I e t by H cross into dou square psi by dou x square plus V psi. Now we have to know that from equation number 2, we have psi is equal to Ipx e power Ipx by H cross. Also we know from the earlier equation, that is from the time dependent wave equation, that is psi equal to A e power I minus I by H cross into E t minus Px. Now in the place of psi over here, in near the potential energy, we are going to substitute the value of psi from this equation, that is A e power minus I by H cross into E t minus Px. So when we substitute this here, we take this equation to be A e power minus I e t by H cross into psi into minus I e by H cross is equal to minus H cross square by 2m to A e power minus I e t by H cross to dou square psi by dou x square plus V A e power minus I by H cross into E t minus Px. So we are going to split this term and we are going to cancel H cross here, and I into I square, that is minus 1. Already we have a minus 1. So it now takes E psi A e power minus I e t by H cross is equal to minus H cross square by 2m A e power minus I e t by H cross into dou square psi by dou x square plus, we are going to split this, that is V A e power minus I e t by H cross into e power I Px by H cross. So when we look at this term, we have A e power minus I e t by H cross, A e power minus I e t by H cross, and A e power minus I e t by H cross on either side of the equation. So we can cancel this. So now we have E psi is equal to minus H cross square by 2m dou square psi by dou x square plus V e power minus I Px by H cross. So when we look at here, we compare it with equation number 2, this will take the form psi. So E psi is equal to minus H cross square by 2m dou square psi by dou x square plus V psi. So we are going to take this V psi to this side, that is to the left hand side, E psi minus V psi, and we are also going to take this term to the left hand side, and it takes the form plus, because when it is on the right hand side as minus and when it goes to the left hand side it takes the plus sign, and it becomes plus h cross square by 2m dou square psi by dou x square is equal to 0. Because when we take all the terms to the other side and there is nothing on the other side, we equate it to be 0. So now we can further simplify this term as, so what we got earlier is e psi minus v psi plus h cross square by 2m dou square psi by dou x square is equal to 0. This is what we have got now, and now what we are going to do is we are going to multiply by 2m by h cross square, the above equation. So now it takes 2m by h cross square into e psi minus v psi plus 2m by h cross square into h cross square by 2m into dou square psi by dou x square is equal to 0. So here we have h cross square, it cancels, 2m cancels, so the remaining term is 2m by h cross square into e minus v of psi plus dou square by dou x psi by dou x square is equal to 0. This is equation number 8, and this equation is the Schrödinger time independent wave equation of a particle moving in one dimension. I tell this as one dimension because the particle is moving in x direction as we see in equation number 8. It may be along y or z. So here when you see the equation number 8, you cannot find any time derivative, and therefore this equation is called the time independent wave equation as given by Erwin Schrödinger. If suppose the particle moves in 3 dimensions, what would be its wave equation, that is time independent, is become as e minus v of psi plus del square psi is equal to 0. This is what the Schrödinger wave equation, that is time independent when a particle moves in 3 dimensions, because we know that del square psi is equal to dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square into psi. That is, it moves along x, y or z. Thank you friends. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more updates.